missed us too. Welcome back to the T.A.P. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below. Now, we all kind of been tripping and figuring out how we would handle this. Fellas, in the barbershop, real dad runs up, blasts you, disrespects you, crossed all kind of boundaries, and he was able to walk out unscathed, untouched. Welcome back to the T.A.P. Fellas, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, let's play it because we're going to the audience. Yeah.
All right.
Should I say all boy?
Ain't not shit, that's my motherfucking son.
What about here?
That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, Barbershop, I told you that. I told you that shit. 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 It's your first time.
Hey, let me go ahead and call this mama real quick and we gonna get to the bottom of it.
All right, you go ahead and you do that. And she better say the right shit, because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. Oh, God. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to poke you, man.
Yo. Ass not answering the phone, huh? Ass probably well, I thought ass.
Hey, bro.
Man,
Like I told you,
Hey, watch
get him out your phone.
That's not your motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. This shit want to be Russell Wilson so motherfucking bad. This shit want to be Russell Wilson so bad.
Bro, you see how he's just so angry, fist ball.
Hey, bro, you going to them? Hey, bro.
I need all these little fight.
Hey, she said ass in the phone, huh?
Hey, bro. All right. I'm really showing you. You going to them?
Yeah, all right. See the whole out here. Hey, anybody get
Hey, like I said, watch your motherfucking son.
ain't your motherfucking son.
Hold on. Hey, Keisha.
Keisha.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, can you up in here trying to take Sean with him?
Let me get a little closer.
What?
This part on great with Stepdad about.
What? Child support, that little bitty ass shit, I can pay that shit right now on
Because you
God.
can't take your kid to you should pay the child support.
Shit out your ass.
Hey, take that aside, man.
Hey, Keisha gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my motherfucking son? With your thought ass?
Oh, man.
Hey, call that. Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. We going. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my motherfucking son, man.
Bye, bro.
Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't kill my son no more. I'm
You can have that nigga, bro.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Come on, like, man.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. All right.
Man, you gonna let him take him like that?
Shit out your ass.
Come on, Russell. Was you letting him take?
Hey, man, it's his son. I'm going I ain't trying to fight Russell. Yeah, he took it.
All right, so just real quick, instant reaction. I was thinking about just the fact that that baby daddy was so involved, or he was defending it. The moment he'd have walked up, I'd have been like, "Hey, bro, I'm out of it." That would have been it for me.
The moment who?
The daddy. I mean, the energy he walked up with. That's fighting energy. That's like, man, we need to fight at this point. And the fact that I got so much to lose ain't even worth it to me, man. I'm gonna stay out the picture. Hey, bro, I apologize. Something got misconstrued. I would have dumped my girl on that because it was her fault that he even came up on me like this. That he even know where we at and all of this is her fault.
100%, man. Man, just for me, it was just the quick walk up, fist balled up. Like, this ain't even about, I hear you saying my son, but this is about your feeling toward me. Is you walking up on me like, you trying to intimidate me, you trying to put paws on me. And I don't know any man's man. My first reaction ain't gonna be to call Keisha. My first reaction gonna be to knock his fucking head off. Because at this point, you have paid, you done broke my halo. You're in my personal space. And all of the
But he couldn't hold his own.
Yeah. It was the background noise for me. World Star, it's stuff like that. It's the background.
Someone say Russell
Wilson
Wilson.
was egging it on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He was instigating.
Russell Wilson.
He was instigating.
It was the background noise for me.
He kept
too.
saying, "Get him out your face, bro." He wanted to see a fight.
Looking at it, I see how wild that is. I remember a while back, I was in that. I wasn't as hostile as dude, but a long time ago, I had checked a guy. When I first broke up with an ex a while, I checked the guy, and it wasn't like that. but I did assert my dominance though. But now looking at it, it's completely out of pocket though.
Yeah,
Especially what he was doing. Come on, bro. But that was really ego. That's what it was, man. He's in a barbershop. So you figure in a barbershop, people looking, other men looking, you kind of got to show that you the alpha, you the dominant one, and this is your son. So was this something he regularly do? Was this his first son's haircut, or he didn't want him taking the son to the barbershop at all?
Well, I picked it up from the beginning of the video. He said, he kept saying, "I told your ass, I told your ass, I told him ass." This to the stepdad.
Yeah.
And it seems like he keeps doing it. And I think he just snapped. Like, it's kind of like, I told you to don't get my son's haircut. I got it. And I think he gave him a warning before. And I think this wasn't the first time the stepdad took him to get his haircut. This had to be third, fourth. He's like, Brandon, so now it's disrespectful. Me as the dad, if I ask you to not go take it, don't get his haircut. I got it. And you keep doing it anyway.
Yeah, see, I agree.
You know what I mean? And now, because I think we keep coming after him being all bald, but the question is why? Like, why is he so aggressive? It's because I think this has been an ongoing issue. And then the cameras come out, and that's why these narratives get painted, because we only get to see what's on that camera for them 30, 40
That could be true. That could be true. If he told
him, he said at the beginning, he said, I told your ass, I'll get his haircut.
Yeah, if he told him straight up, he wasn't going through the baby mom. He had a conversation with him.
That wasn't his first time telling him not to.
Hey, I get my son haircut. I do that. I like to take him to my barber.
And you do it over and over and over.
Oh yeah, you out of pocket. Yeah,
you out of pocket. So we're looking at him as the villain, but he's probably just at his fucking wits end with him.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think it still falls on the what's her name? The baby mama,
Keisha.
Because I agree. I didn't hear that, but now that you say that, and how it plays back in my mind, he did start off with that. So, and I know this, like, we get our son's haircut. It just as we get our haircut, we got people we go to. And if you go to the wrong person, they scooting the hairline back, doing all type of stuff, or you cutting his hair the way I don't want it, that ain't your position. Stay out of it. Yeah. And I can agree from his standpoint, but I feel like still the way he approached that man, you going to incite violence at the end of the day. Because if you talk to your baby mama, you let her know, like, hey, I told you this what it is. I would have pulled that man to the side and like it would have been a firm warning. But I'm not about to make a scene and do all that, get on world stuff.
He hasn't already given that.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I don't know too many. If I was a betting man, that was not the first time he was going to approach him about getting his hair cut. I think he's gone through Keisha, because I heard her on the phone. And it doesn't seem like they have a healthy relationship and communication skills. So I'm sure he's told her 1,000 times, don't let him do it. And then this guy continues to do it. So, I mean, I think that's probably what happened.
So it's well-deserved from your point.
I mean, I don't like violence. I don't like the coming to a public place and causing a scene and all that. That's not me. I don't like that combative, that confrontational type stuff. Like you said, he could have went in there a little more calm. And like you said, put him to the side and say, hey, I'm about to grab my son and we getting up out of here. And like you said, I'm out of it. Look how quick that would have been over with.
Yeah.
And the stepdad seemed like the type of dude that would have been like, go ahead, bro. Because he wasn't like trying to fight him back.
He wasn't combative.
So I think he would have just said, take him, bro.
Yeah. Who was he calling?
The baby mama.
What you gonna do in this?
To let her know that he's about to take the son from me.
Okay.
Because it's not my son. At the end
she would have got a text.
So let me ask y'all something.
I wouldn't did that in front of all them people.
I'll direct this question to this. If you are the guy, the aggressive guy, how would you handle it if you told a guy to stop doing that, stop taking my son, and he doesn't listen, and you catch him in the barbershop? How would you handle it? If you mad, you irritated, you upset because he's not listening to you, what would you do?
That conversation is going to be firm. That conversation is going to be it's going to be a manly conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't foresee myself losing my crap like that, because honestly, that's a quick way to end up in jail. Because you in a public place and unpacking it more, whoever the owner is or who's ever in charge, because there's always someone in charge in the barbershop. There's always someone that's in charge.
You disrespecting their business.
Clippers should have been shut down for a minute. Hold on. Hey, bro, both of y'all got to go. Not just the aggressor. Both of y'all got to go. But, I'm not going to put myself in a position to go to jail. Even in my younger days, having the baby mama drama, I never put myself in a position like to where cops got to come and restrain me or people got to grab me and take me away.
Right.
And I've been pissed. I've been on a million.
Yeah.
it was always that fear of going to jail too.
All right, so Will, if you are the guy in the blue, what you doing? If the aggressor's coming at you,
when you say blue, I forget the colors. Who the stepdad?
The stepdad.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
if you the stepdad and he's coming at you like that, what you doing?
I mean, if he's just
Just like
fistball and aggressive like that, and I've already said, hey man, go ahead. Like, I mean, just like you said, you'll give him I'm give him a warning. I'm like, bro, listen, hey, if you want to take your son, take him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's your son. Take him. You and Keisha can handle that. But if he keeps coming at me in this certain way, but we're gonna go outside.
He want to hit.
I want to hit.
But I also want
I'll hit back.
you know
I hit harder.
look at it from from blue shirt.
Just know that. Just know that.
But not only that, 4 pounds of pressure gonna put you down, bro.
Right.
Damn,
don't go
4
now.
pounds of pressure over
But
no,
that's how
haircut,
quick
man.
it. See how
That-
quick.
but I'm just
That's
telling
how
you, though.
quick it can escalate.
Yeah, but because by law, you strike me.
I'm standing my
I
ground.
can't overkill.
You know what I mean?
But I can put you down.
But that's not something I'm gonna pull out my weapon and over.
Maybe.
like I said,
I'm a scrape.
But maybe
I'll scrape him outside
I'm
and be
just
done
saying,
with
but
it.
people
do that.
Guys
That will do that. Yeah.
Like, let's say if blue shirt was an older guy, I ain't got time to be messing with this Thundercat.
Yeah.
Okay, what you want? Hey, come on, let me real quick, bro. And once you do this, put your fire.
Block
Bro, for real.
No, hey, listen.
But if you in the
I'm not
blue,
saying that I'm
That's
an advocate,
crazy.
but I'm just saying people have that mindset of, you know, hey, I can stand my ground. He assaulted me, so I put him down. You ain't got to kill him, but I mean,
you
might
shoot him
put
in the
one-
foot or the
But
leg or
also-
something like
also-
that.
Hit him with one.
But you know, you can't do that. If you pull out your firearm, it's a part of the law. You cannot shoot to maim. You have to shoot to kill.
What?
Because he can sue you, and you can go to jail for that.
Also, too,
That's crazy. I didn't know
it
that.
has to be proportionate. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
So your life
Your life
has to
is
be
on
in
the line.
danger.
Yeah.
So this wouldn't be
You
a
can't-
situation where his life
Your
is
life
down.
wasn't that dangerous to the point you thought you were about to die. You're in
Look,
fear of
look,
your life.
Yeah.
Just understand your ground. And
Yeah.
this quick sidebar, Trayvon Martin, that's how Buddy got off.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they went and did the examination, the back of his head was gashed open and bleeding. So that's part of the way of how he Zimmerman got off. Because he only shot once. Because he felt like his life was in danger. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So you
Ohio,
can't
that
shoot to
thing-
maim. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
But blue shirt, stepdad.
Yeah.
Dude, where's your witness at out the gate? Because like you said, if this is an ongoing thing, then why are you sticking around through this?
right.
Like, hold on, man. Like, clearly, y'all ain't got this resolved.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
So,
Yeah.
You know what, Keisha? I'm a back off, and you let me know once you get your stuff together.
And don't think Keisha ain't putting pressure on the stepdad. Either.
Exactly.
Oh,
FBO,
you gonna let him
whatever
punk
it
you?
is, Exactly.
You gonna let him? You think
Yeah.
you think
Stroking his
Keisha ain't
ego,
saying
yeah.
that?
And she at home chilling.
And he's like, because then, you a punk, so you don't want to take him to get his hair cut
Yeah.
because you scared. And then, men, our ego, I ain't scared of that dude.
Yeah.
And then bam, now look at him.
I'm gonna be
Getting
honest. If I'm the dude in the blue, we hitting.
No, we hitting.
We hitting.
I'm hitting.
If I'm the dude in the blue and you aggressive towards me, just
he
because
was in
of
my face. He's probably
you
spitting.
spitting, you loud, bro.
He
testing me,
slowly
dog.
bumping me a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
like
But
you
calling
was
me a
testing
whole
me.
ass,
Son in him.
saying whole ass.
And it makes me feel like you already done sassed me up.
Yeah,
But it
you
making me
feel-
think
you
you
can-
can
you
take
feel-
me. You
all right,
feel like you
let's
can
go.
take me.
But I go back to what Will shared in the beginning. And like I said, I didn't hear that, but remember, and I do remember him saying, I told you. So I kind of feel like that the stepfather or the boyfriend put himself in that position to for this pent up anger from the fucking baby daddy, to where it's just like maybe the baby daddy has been cordial the whole time. Maybe he been trying to be like, hey, I only want to take my son to get his hair cut. I'm the one who do this. That's not his position. You know what I'm saying? And then not only did he tell her, he told him,
Yeah.
hey, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. And maybe he was walking past the barbershop, or maybe he got word somebody else in the barbershop, and it was just built up. Now, from the stepfather's point or the boyfriend, bro, if you know you were in the wrong and the motherfucker told you, bro, you need to put your hands up and walk away, because you asking for the energy, and you should be lucky that the dude didn't kill you.
And I
Because these dudes be on sucker attacks, like that show we had when we talk about these dudes be killing people. That's the
Bingo.
energy that would be my defense in defending myself, because I don't know what you gonna do, but then I wouldn't put myself in that position. Luckily, with dealing with my wife, I didn't have to deal with that with her baby father. I mean, we was cordial. He was polite. I mean, we had our moments, but it was never to where it was like that type of disrespect or the energy where it's gonna get violent.
But we don't. I don't think we talk about it enough. Like, we usually try to praise the stepdads, they gotta understand boundaries too.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta understand it, man. Because a lot of them try that Russell Wilson thing. We make jokes about it, but that's a real thing. Like I think a lot of guys try to be that Russell Wilson and come in and then they do it against dads that are involved. Like they want to be get that glory for being the step up to the plate guy. But then there's a line of disrespect that you just have to.
We did call him
and
a
that
fake.
dude, he marked his boundary. He said, I told you. He marked his boundary and you crossed it. Now we got to hit it.
But I don't want to let Keisha off the hook.
No,
It's
I
all
got
Keisha.
on her.
Because this all starts with Keisha. Y'all. I
Tripping
really
on
feel
Keisha.
like this all starts with Keisha.
Why
because,
Keisha?
I don't, obviously they're not together. Dad's paying child support. He hasn't made a payment to child support. Right. Keisha, you have no respect for Dad because over the phone you blasted him all out loud in the barbershop. You did this.
That pissed me off.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have a lack of respect for this man. So then again, now there's no telling what that one-on-one conversation is with Keisha and Stepdad. So my thing for Stepdad is you need to be a man and pull Dad aside and say, hold on, man. I want to, I'm here in this situation with your son. I want to be a positive influence on your son, brother. I don't want to step on your toes. That is your son. What you say is what goes.
What goes?
However, I want me and you to always be on the same page as it pertains to raising this young person.
I'll take it a step further. If I'm the dude in the blue, and I just seen how Keisha dogged him out on the phone, I'm out. That shows me a lot about Keisha, dog.
I'm kind of speaking.
But he went along with it. Did you forget? He literally said when she came out her mouth and said he ain't paid his child support, and he said, "Well, you ain't paid your child support, you can't get her." That to me shows that he's so
weak,
woke. He drinking her Kool-Aid to the point like, bruh, child support ain't got nothing to do with visitation.
Exactly.
This man could just choose to stop paying altogether, and he still has rights.
It seems like he was her representative on the phone, repeating what she said. Hey, Keisha said, I'm like, bro, what you even calling her for, dog?
Right.
So I think like that right there is what put me in that mode of like, man, maybe he need to get his ass beat. Because he literally that step, bro. When he came out his mouth, it was like, you can't get your son until you pay your child support, bro. I would have slapped the shit out of him.
See, that's why I would have been fighting. Another man gonna tell me I can't get my kid till bro.
Ain't no man gonna tell me I can't get my
kid. Hey, my son and daughter's
that's not.
Hey, she can attest to this, man. We were at Orbit Skating Rink. This is November 2010. Never forget this day. And the guy she's seeing, I fly back in town. I speak to her. Hey, how you doing? And I'm lying. It was November of 11 because I was in Florida. I fly back in town, go skate. So I speak to her. I poke her on the side. Like, hey, what's up, ugly? I speak to her. She goes and tell the guy, like, he hit me. And so I'm skating. So I don't even know his brother. I hit her, but I spoke to her. So I'm back skating. I'm having fun. So I wonder who the heck is this person ice grilling me? Like, so a buddy walk up to me. Like, hey, she with me, keep her hands out. So now I'm already out my bag because this brother is even approaching me. Like, you don't even know you. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into. But that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. Man, I told dude straight up, bro, hey man, this ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Like, stay out of this, please. So he proceeded to go. This brother told me, I'm letting you take care of your kids. I got nose to nose. And let's just say, at the time, my wife was pregnant with the twins that I had just found out. So she's behind me. And I'm like, chill. Man, the anger that went through me, I can see why Dad...
It's a switch, bro, that hits, dude.
I can see why Dad's level is where it was because the anger that went through me just at skating. What was just like, man, dude, I will fucking destroy you.
I will rock your jaw right now, dog.
And when I say nose to nose, they left before me. He was outside with a metal mallet.
With a metal mallet?
Metal mallet.
Towards you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So at this time, we wasn't married yet. She like, come on, let's go. I'm like, but I checked my baby mama, though. Like, so you was going to let him hit me with a mallet, bro? Like, is that what type of time you on?
Right. That's a weapon.
Right.
You know what can happen? Get hit in the head with a mallet, though?
I could kill me.
Exactly. And you got two on the way.
Yeah. She like, I wasn't going to let him.
How you going to not let him? You didn't not let him come up to
That was my version of Keisha, man. So I can understand Dad. I can understand Dad, but as you get older, you got to move a little differently. take that outside and not in the public place like that.
Well,
Because
also,
there are young people in there.
also too, man. It may sound bad sometimes, man. Fuck them kids, man.
That's true too.
Because I mean, I say that because you could go through the most arguing with this woman, you can't really control who the kid is around. As long as he ain't doing something that's against the law, man, your hands are really tied, and you could put yourself in a position where you lose your freedom, lose what you got out here fighting this man, and this woman don't respect you. Like you guys made clear, she put his business out telling everybody he don't pay his child support and all this stuff. So to me, it's like you only could go through so much, man. And if you got other kids at that point, like my mindset be, I got other kids. Yeah. So if you're gonna make it hard for me to raise these, man, I'm about to put my energy all on these. So don't be mad at me if, the kids be like, well, hey, daddy, I want to go do this. Hey, look, your mom being difficult. I ain't got time for that bullshit.
That's the stepdad thing. For me, if I was a stepdad, I think, and if the other dad is involved, he can be involved as much as you want. Long as your son ain't disrespecting me in my household and he's according to the rules that everybody's follow, I encourage, man, he can go with his dad. He can, if his dad want to put him in this, hey, bro, do whatever you want to do, because that's good. That's less I got to do, first of all. And it's like, as long as he's not disrespecting my household, hey, man, if you want your son to do basketball, cool. Pick him up anytime you want, G. And I'm stepping out the way.
But a man's man is going to also come to you.
Have an understanding.
As being the man in her life. A real man gonna come. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Will? Hey, I'm Derek. Listen, bro. Hey, I just want to make sure me and you on the same page.
Yeah. And I'll be like, this is your son. We here, bro. This your son. Whatever. Bro, I'm here, bro.
And your take. Establish those boundaries. Listen, hey, disrespect. I ain't gonna tolerate it. I ain't gonna get it. So he understands.
And I hope this is kind of aside from what we talked about in the past. I hope women understand, like, that have kids out here and they're out here dating, that this is what you're asking men to take on.
Right.
You're asking men to take this type of shit on, man.
And I'll go 50-50.
And y'all, the way some of these women are so, cocky and thinking they're the prize and all this stuff. This is what we mean when we say, like, we have to take on your baggage. That's baggage. Dude will probably think in his head, man, I ain't signed up for all this. The dude in the blue. But you do though.
Regardless if he and the dude, if the step pops or the boyfriend is in the right or the wrong, I feel like just that energy would have been enough for me. Like, hey, you know what, man? Like, I could have lost my life in a barbershop.
Yeah, real quick.
On a kid that ain't even
mine. And
Keisha would have been on with the next one.
Exactly.
So, I'm cool. Thank you guys. If you guys find enjoyment in what we bring to the table, hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. We're about to go live here in a few minutes, man. We got a good video. My boy Steve gonna head it up, and it's talking about the top 1% of, based on a beautiful woman, say the top 1% of women are the only women who deserve 100% of their bills paid. My wife listening, so.
Get it.
So I paid 100% of hers, so
Any Keishas out there, hey, we're not dealing with your baby mama drama.
We ain't tripping on Keisha.
Yeah. All right. We're not dealing with your baby mama drama. This is the tap. We out of here.